Hey, what's up guys, it's Master here, YGO, back at it again with another combo video / combo tutorial. So what I'm going to showcase is a 1-card and a 2-card combo, and then if I'm able to draw the 3-card, showcase that. If not, I'll just manufacture a hand. But what I'm going to try to do is do a quick test hand here, nice and shuffled, cut the deck, see what we get here in our opening hand. So you need 2 cards to make this possible. You need Griffin, and we've got our 2 card. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pop off from here. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and activate the dark contract with the gate. Okay, I'm gonna activate that, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna search my DDD Savant Copernicus. It's that guy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and normal summon him. And then, I don't know why I'm shuffling, because I'm going to straight up send the Necro Slime. So if you guys haven't seen the deck profile yet, definitely watch it so you can understand the ratios. So we're going to send Necro Slime to the grave. And then after we do so, we're going to go ahead and special summon out our Griffin. Okay, so then we're going to go ahead and we're going to link these guys away into the Gilgamesh. And then our Gilgamesh is going to go ahead and set up 2 cards on the field, one being the Orthros and the other being the Abyss. I actually want to give a shout out. I think it was Zephyr War Games that I learned this combo from. Very solid, very tight combo. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pendulum these guys out. Remember, you have to put these in link zones. And then what I'm going to do after I pendulum them out, I'm going to go ahead and overlay them into my Wave King Caesar. Next, I'm going to go ahead and target Caesar with the Orthros. I'm going to go ahead and put Orthros in the back row, and then I'm going to destroy him and all of his material go to the graveyard. I'm going to activate his effect. Now, being that I have Dark Contract with the Swamp King in my hand, I don't have to add it. I'm going to add something else. So I guess you could technically say this would be like the 3-card, like the more extended version of my combo. I'm going to add the Eternal Darkness. Contract with Eternal Darkness. Add that to my hand. And next what we're going to do is we're going to activate the Dark Contract with the Swamp King. But we're not going to activate it just yet. We're actually going to go ahead and banish the Necro Slime and the Savant from grave. We're going to go ahead and banish those guys. And then we're going to get out into a Flame King Genghis. Now on summon we're not going to activate anything. But what we're going to do is we're going to take this Gilgamesh and we're going to overlay into our first Xyz the DDD Divisor King Deuce Machinex. On summon of him, I'm going to activate his effect to special up, I'm just thinking, we're going to special up the Wave King Caesar, and then we're going to immediately overlay Marksman King Tell on top of him. We're going to activate Marksman King Tell's effect to burn my opponent for 1,000, and then I'm going to activate the Swamp King. I'm going to send him to grave and then banish him from grave to special out into my Flame King Genghis, special him there. And then we're not going to activate his effect. We are going to activate the Marksman King Tell, and we're going to send from our deck to our graveyard the new Dark Contract with Patent License. So if you don't know, when that card is sent to the graveyard, you are going to be able to add a face-up DDD monster from your extra deck. So you're going to add him back to your hand. Let me show you my current hand, which I actually have one in here. So the reason I'm kind of showcasing it this way is just so you get the basics. But if you actually have one in your hand, there probably isn't a reason to grab another one. But, you know, just showcasing the best way. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Flame King Genghis and overlay it. And I'm always playing these in rows where I can't get Relinquish Animud. So if I have a monster here, Relinquish Anima can point and take it. I don't want that, so I'm playing it in zones to dodge that, and I'm playing in defense to dodge Lightning Storm. So after I do that, I'm going to proc his effect. His effect says, special summon one DD monster from grave, take 1,000. So I get him up, I take 1,000. Now, when that happens, that's going to be chain link 1. Chain link 2, I'm going to special out the Orthros. Okay. And then I'm going to use his effect to add up the DD Headhunt. So this is pretty much, I mean, I shuffled pretty good. I wasn't expecting to actually draw this combo firsthand, but dope. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the Headhunt. I'm going to set the Eternal Darkness. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to synchro these guys out into the Siegfried, which again, I'm going to place in a zone that can dodge Relinquish Anima and then play in defense so I can dodge Lightning Storm. And I still have 2 cards in my hand. So I could have, you know what I mean? I could have done something else with, I could have just used the Orthros in my hand. I could have even just used the lore and pitched him if needed. But so what's going to happen next turn, I'm going to take the 1,000 for this, 1,000 for this. So that's going to put me at, so 7,000 I lost for Marksman King Tell. So I was at 7,000. Sorry, I lost 1,000 from him. So I'm at 7,000, 6,000, 5,000. So then if my opponent tries to do anything, I'm going to use his effect. I can send one of these to the grave and then attach it to him. And then that's what I want to keep doing that and try to get these off my field. I can use his effect, send these to the grave to stop special summons. Use his effect to stop a spell or trap. Proc this in my standby phase, or sorry, my opponent's standby phase, so that monsters cannot be used as fusion, synchro, or Xyz material. And then on last but not least, go DD Headhunt. So if you can break this, first off, kudos to you. You're going to need something that is a little bit bigger than Lightning Storm or Regeki or any of the just generic board wipes. So actually, real quick, I'm going to show the 1 card. I'm not even going to like shuffle. I'm just going to take what I need and showcase the 1 card because I don't know how much life my phone still has. And I want to just kind of get this on one video. So I'm going to showcase, it is going to be Kepler, draw into that, and then search into that. So it's very simple. This combo is not as powerful, but it's decent because it's off of 1 card. So I'm going to go ahead and summon Kep. Kep's going to activate. I'm going to get my Dark Contract with the gate. I'm going to get my Griffin, special out my Griffin. These 2 are going to go into Gilgamesh. Now, what I'm going to do with the Gilgamesh is I'm not going to be able to get Ragnarok. I'm going to have to go Cerberus, and I'm going to go the Divine King Rage. So if you're not in the United States or North America, I think that's where this is legal. If you're like in Europe, my apologies. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to spam these guys back out. And then I'm going to target him, turn him into a level 4. And then I'm going to go into him. And then I'm actually going to go, I think, yeah, you go straight into him. This one I haven't really done as much, so. I'm then going to take him and link away into another copy of him. And then I'm going to use his effect to send, where's he at? Send, did I pass it? Send this from deck to grave off of the Marksman King Tells effect. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and banish it. I'm going to go ahead and take the Vice Typhon and banish. You just use the Gilgamesh, it don't matter. And then I'm going to get out into my Flame High King Genghis. Flame on. And then I'm going to take him and go out into my Deuce Keep Machinex. And after I do that, I'm going to use his effect to special summon the Griffin back up. Griffin's going to grab me a DD Headhunt. So it's not broken, but this is just a quick 1-card combo. So I want to just make a quick correction. I actually got this one off of the Kali effect. He could not negate a spell and trap unless it's your turn. So I know there's a little bit of confusion there. People don't realize that, but it literally says once per your turn. So once per your turn when a spell or trap is activated. So if it's activated, like say if, I don't know, your opponent activates something in the end phase, if you go second, I guess you can negate it. But this is a spell and trap negate during your turn only. So my opponent would take their turn. I would, activate Headhunt as needed. I would activate his effect as needed to do that, and then put their monster as material for him. And then when the turn would change back to me, you know what I mean? You'd flip everything to attack. I draw, obviously. Okay, I got a 1 for 1. That's not going to really help me much. What you could do, and that's where I feel like I only drew 1 card, so you'd have 4 more cards in your hand. So that's kind of crazy to think about. So let's say, for example, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. This was the rest of my hand. I'm popping off. So that's the combo video. You guys have any questions, or if somebody like has another combo that is cool to try, drop it below. I always love new combos. But Master Your YGO out.